Macaroni. La bobo. Mais macaroni, spaghetti, meatballs. Hein? Non. Allez, 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 hop, hop, macaroni. La bobo. Mais macaroni, spaghetti, meatballs. Hein? Non.
Good afternoon. Well, actually, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. You would think after 32 episodes I'll get that right. Welcome to episode 32 of the Managersim beginner series at Elfsborg. This is going to be a rather quick episode because I wasn't actually planning an episode today. I was going to give it a few more days before the Doughnut Cup is well into the rounds. But a couple of things have happened since yesterday. As you remember in the last episode, the main talking point was that the major rule change still sticks, that any player of a certain age can now take part in the Doughnut Cup. We've now had another incident in this quite action-packed Doughnut Cup. The incident is, obviously a lot of you will probably know already, if I'll just skip through the beginning screen, is we've lost two managers. So Gothenburg and Djurgården, so that's Sven and Luis, are both gone. So we're now down to 1, 2, 3, 6, 8 bosses. So if anyone new would like to come and join us, and please do. Again, remember Managersim is a free browser game. And oops. I always do this sometimes when I'm gonna keep this going because this is going to be a short episode as it is, and that was only a small mistake. But sometimes when you do episodes, you forget to switch screens, and I forgot to switch the screen then. But I'm going to keep it going because it's actually a shorter episode. There's no point stopping and starting again. So this is what I was on about. Yeah, we lost. Two managers, so Djurgården and Gothenburg have gone, so the managers has gone, which is a shame, especially as it was in the middle of the Doughnut Cup. Those keen to the episodes, you can put 2 and 2 together, and yes, you would get 4. That's all I'm going to say about that. You know what I mean by that. So what does that mean about the Doughnut Cup? Because Djurgården and Gothenburg are both in the cup. Well, these are going to be the rules. The rules now for the cup is that let Djurgården and Gothenburg still play their group games because there's no age restriction rule now, so it doesn't really matter anyway. But whatever position they finish in the group, they will not qualify for the semi-final. So let's just put it this way: if Djurgården or Gothenburg win top of their group or finish second in their group, whoever finishes third in the group will take their place. Obviously, if Djurgården or Gothenburg finish third and fourth in their group, it doesn't really matter because we get 2 human managers in the semi-finals. It's unfortunate. It sucks a bit because it happens right in the middle of the cup, especially when we had the problem yesterday's episode as well, which I did a 2 episode, remember. So, but that's what it does sometimes. But again, if anyone who wants to watch, who wants to take part in the Swedish league here, please do, because we've got plenty of good clubs now, and Djurgården and Gothenburg potentially are 2 really good clubs. Like for instance, let's just got Djurgården for instance. They are going to be in a Champions League, so you're going to get a bit of money coming in for the Champions League games. I think you have to qualify for the Champions League first. Yeah, there you go. You've got your qualifying games. They're a well-established side. They've got some really good players. You can go back into my analysis episode, which gives you a better idea what they're like. But you can see they've got quite a strong team already, and they're in Europe, so you get plenty of money. Gothenburg, maybe a little bit more work, but they were league's runner-up. They actually won the league the season I joined. I think season 1, yeah. Was that the season before? Anyway, again, they're going to have a really big stadium as well. They've got potentially a very good young side there, really good potential there. So, and you've got an 18 and 19-year-old strikers have got 100 and 100 speed as well. This striker Holman is going to do really well, I think, really well. Well, he's got low flank aggression though, but yeah, you got a good stable side there. You got some couple of really good youngsters coming in like Garn here. So yeah, it'd be great if we get some new blood into the Swedish league. It's just unfortunate we lost the managers. So I'll go to the Doughnut Cup in a minute. So the next thing we'll talk about is that Kay has sent a little piece about his club, which is really nice. So I'm going to bring it up for you. And there it is. I'll make it a little bit bigger so you guys can read it as well as me. So yeah, sorry about the screen resolution, it's not really good. When I save it onto YouTube, somehow the resolution goes down a bit. So there you go, this is from Kay. And I'll read a bit of it and then you can read a bit as well. Hi mate, some news from Malmo. The loss against Inter, because sadly they lost against Inter in the UEFA Cup last season, is forgotten when we only consider it outsiders file, but a final loss always hurts. To my surprise, we've gone from level 3 to level 7. That is a massive jump. Normally clubs only go up to level 1 or 2. I don't know, Ben, is that a bug or is that just as it is? Because Kay is expecting, he thought there would be level 5 as he says here. I had expected perhaps a level 5 considering of one of the lowest value squads in the early YouTube specials. Yeah, definitely. Anyway, the Malmo board hoping for first, expect at least 5th, but not going to accept later than 9th. So they are a bit more relaxed than us because we've got 1, 4 and 8. So we've got to be lower than 8th, they've got to be lower than 9th. Which seems a bit odd because Malmo finished above us. So personally hope for aim for another top 3. Yeah, you got a good chance. Now Djurgården have gone down with no manager anymore. I think Djurgården and Gothenburg, if they don't get human managers, they will start to suffer. Champions League football next season, but it will win for sure. It'll be very hard to achieve. You've got a chance. Everyone's got a chance. By the way, my calculations for the UEFA rankings were correct. We've got the 3rd Champions League place, but I forgot you have to qualify for it first, counting from next season. So I think we might get the 3rd Champions League spot next season. So hopefully our Swedish sides will do well this season. Even though one of them's now is an AI side. As we have such a talented group of players, we also have blown the bank building a new stadium. I've taken it quite easy in the transfer market. Okay. Priority now is to reduce the squad. Hey, I've got that problem. Callum was an expensive bought. I'll go and have a look at his play in a minute. On a big club clause from Scotland, he will get a regular place in the team. Boatman and Capru, his players are normally not investing, but are wary of short alternatives to midfield. Boydman, I have repositioned that as cover for another Scottish player, Mackenzie. Oh, he's got another Scottish player. Managing staff here at Malmo eager to do well in Doughnut Cup and be best prepared for the new season to come out. Thanks very much for that, Kay. Greatly appreciated. If more people want to do things like that, then please do. It'd be great to have some audio or video, actually. But let's go to Malmo anyway and look at this Callum player. There you go, there's his staying 8,000. He's got a very good youth academy, by the way. 4th best in the game world. Where's this Callum player? I have to go and find him now. Can anyone spot Callum? Or is he just called Callum? Callum Bruce? Yeah, that must be him. How much did you spend? 20 million on him. Oh, okay. Yeah, the stadium as well. It's pretty expensive. Yeah, very good staggering stats, yeah. And he's a 19-year-old international. Wow, very good. And Mackenzie is another. Oh, look at that, yeah. He's the type of player I normally go for as well. And he's another Scottish international. Really nice. So yeah. Thanks very much for that, Kay. If anyone else wants to send pieces, then please do. So let's go to the Doughnut Cup because that's what a lot of you hear. I think we've had 5 or 6 fixtures in Group B and 4 or 5 in Group A. And let's just put it this way, it's not gone well for Elfsborg. This is kind of what I'm dreading, that what my season might be like, because we haven't had a good cup so far. We played 4 games and we've lost 3 of them. Our defence is not too bad actually. We've played 4 games and we've only conceded 4 goals. But out of those 4 goals we've had 3 1-0 defeats. Oh no, 1 2-0 defeat and then 2 1-0. Oh, you'll see in a minute anyway. So here's the Doughnut Cup as it stands now. These are the fixtures. We beat Orebro 1-0, then Orebro beat us 1-0, Then we lost to AIK. AIK are going to be my typical, doing a top 3 position this season. They beat us 2-0 quite easily. We'll go for the match reports in a minute. Then AIK beat us in the return leg. We now got Elfsborg have now got a bit of a gap until we meet the AI's Djurgården side, currently AI. Yeah, I'm interested to see how these games get on actually, but I don't think we're going to struggle. We might even finish bottom. Group B, they've had 5 fixtures, and it's turning into a real tight group actually. Trelleborg beat Hammarby in the first game. Hammarby then drew with Malmo. Trelleborg then drew with what was then the human Gothenburg side, but now they're not. 2-2. Hammarby then beat Trelleborg, so their revenge, and then Trelleborg just lost to Malmo. So what does that make the group tables look like at the moment? Right, here they are. Hope you can see that all right. Again, sorry for... Yeah, see if I can move this screen a bit so it's a bit more in the middle for you. There you go. Hopefully you can see that now. And I know that to the left there's a bit of streaming stuff. So hopefully you can see that. There you go. That should be better for you now. So that's what the tables look at the moment. So Djurgården and Gothenburg are not bolded because they're both AI sides at the moment. Obviously, if a human takes over these sides, they'll come back as full status and they will fully take part in the cup. That depends if the new manager wants to stay in the cup, of course. So we'll see in future episodes what happens to these sides. I really hope a human takes over these sides. But at the moment, they are unbolded because they are AI sides. Again, the rule is if Djurgården in Group A finish second, then whoever finishes third will take their place. Same goes for Gothenburg. If Djurgården finish top, whoever finishes third take the place. You see what I'm getting at. So ARK are top of the table, and they're doing really well. 6 points from their 2 games. Got Örebro second in Group A, 3. My Elfsborg side are third with 3 points, but a minus goal difference. But we've only conceded 4 goals. So at least our defence is not too bad. In Group B, it's much tighter. Hammarby are top with 4 points. Well, 3 sides have got 4 points. Hammarby, Malmo, Trelleborg. So I think Malmo are probably in a better position there, but I don't think... Have they met Hammarby yet? No. Malmo, Hammarby... Oh, yes they have. They drew 1-0. So this is going to be the key tie here, actually, isn't it? Where's the Hammarby, the return leg, the Malmo-Hammarby game? There it is. Oh, it's actually very soon. 20th of June. Oh, okay. So there you go, that's what group stages will look like. Obviously this will change at the next episode. And what's today's date? Oh, 20th. Today is the 20th, which means that their big game is tonight. The next tick, which is just over an hour actually. But I won't do another episode tonight. I'll wait a few more days, keep you all in suspense. So we're actually near the end of the stream, so I'll show you what I'm going to do about my squad. This is the current side at the moment, and we've got some really good players coming through. It's just that they're just not gelling. So my personal feeling is I think I'm already out of the Doughnut Cup. I've only got 2 games to go anyway. So I'm experimenting with formations and instructions at the moment. And I've got 2 really good... I've got a really good left back. The Italian left back. Yeah, he's only 17, but he's got amazing stats. And then this is one of my better buys. Excuse me. I can't even pronounce that name, but Tivada, as I'm going to call him, he's my new right back, and he's only 17, so soon be 18 actually. Because I actually went on a free transfer market and I bought some more players. So these are the kind of players I bought, and again, they might not suit everyone. So Cornet, I bought him. His secondary stats are medium. They're not as great as it should be, but he's a backup anyway. He's my backup left back and right back. Then I bought Deutsch, who's my secondary stats are pretty decent. Again, he's another backup midfielder, and he's only 16. Yeah, he's got a big club clause. I don't want any cheeky bids, please, guys. Just remember, this is a beginner series, so I'm revealing their contracts here. So please don't bid on him. Let's discuss Rydal. Rydal is a good backup attacker. Then we got Walk from Scotland, international as well, 17 years old. His secondary stats are very, very good, so he will feature a lot in the season. Dubra, another 16-year-old, and this time he's an international. Again, his stats are good. really good for 16 years old. He will feature a few times, probably from the bench. Riley Jackson, 18-year-old, really good secondary stats except for his flair. Again, another backup, left back and right back. Oko, 17-year-old Ukrainian, very good secondary stats for a 17-year-old. Will feature a few times. And then Konstantinou, oh, nearly said it. He's my main left midfield attacker, so he will feature a lot this season. Yeah, so I made some really good buys there, but again, that means I've got the problem of too many players in my squad. My old problem has come back, but I will start getting rid of players again. But overall, it's a nice side. It is a very nice side, and I really hope I don't struggle this season. Again, what my board have told me is quite unbelievable how unfair it is, because I only finished 5th this year, and suddenly they want me to be champions among the top. We're hoping for 1st, expect 4th, and lower than 8th. I'm hoping to do well-ish at least. I think my realistic aim is 4th. Oh, we have got 3 Champions League places. Oh, okay. We didn't, did we? Yeah, we had 3 last year. Oh well, so we'll see what happens next season about these places. So we're 5th. If I finish 4th or 5th, that'd be great. If we finish 3rd, that'd be amazing. If you had champions, that's not going to happen. So yeah, that's the end of episode 32 then. Again, it was a much shorter episode because I wasn't actually planning one today. I came on again because the managers have left Djurgården and Gothenburg, so we are now 2 short. And again, Djurgården and Gothenburg will stay in the Doughnut Cup, but only for the group stages, no matter where they finish. But if anyone wants to come and join us, then please do. Remember, it's www.managersim.net. It's a free browser game, and then come into the you sign up, register. All the details are in my earlier episodes, episode 1, 2 and 3. Sign up for the website, and then come and join the Italian game world, and then come to Sweden. And you can choose, well, you have to choose a level 1 or 1 side or something like that. So are they all, oh, maybe they're not all level 1 sides. Oh, that's unfortunate. So it looks like you first have to join a level 1 side from another club in this game world, and then when you get to level 2 or 3, then you can come and join us. So it's like which probably suits you better, suits a new player better, because they can get used to the game, not much pressure, and then when they feel they're up to it, they can then join one of these clubs. But anyway, that's it from me. I'll do another episode in a couple of days' time when the Doughnut Cup takes more shape, and let's hope my Elfsborg side get a better result. And then nearer the time when the season starts again, which will be August 29th 2009, we're now June 20th, so that roughly, I say that's about a week in real time. Maybe the season will start, maybe less. Yeah, the round 1 of the cup has already been drawn, by the way. Oh, we can quickly talk about that, the cup. So Elfsborg, that my own side, against Gothenburg, Kalmar against Örgryte in an all relegation battle there, Örebro against Trelleborg, Malmö against VF, Halmstad against ARK, and Norrköping, another AR side, against Helsingborg. Which means, as you notice, not all the Swedish sides are there, because then I think Hammarby, Djurgården, is it Hammarby and Djurgården? Yeah, Hammarby and Djurgården automatically go into the quarterfinals. So yeah, 6 there plus those 2. And the champions, who were the cup holders last season? Oops, no, that's not the one. I want stat computer, don't I? Country, Sweden, cup. The current holders are VF, 6-4. That wasn't 10 goals, that's 6-4 on penalties, by the way. So VF, well done VF, are the current cup holders. And so they play Malmo in the first round. Anyway, that's Doughnut signing off. Thank you again for watching this. Hope you like it. Again, if you want to send me any information about your club, you can send me some mail, like what Cave's done and what Dave did before, or you can send me some video or audio. I don't mind. And I'll talk to you all soon. So goodbye for now.